expected to tell a jury everything she knows about Trump's hush money deal. Report. The former President Trump advisor was his campaign press secretary at the time of the Stormy Daniels payment. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to Vanity Fair, Hope Hicks, here's a photo of her, and she's ready to tell everything that she knows about the upcoming Trump hush money trial. So let's get down to the heart of this article and unpack it and find out what's going on here. Once again, according to Vanity Fair, when the Manhattan District Attorney goes to trial against Donald Trump later this month, former, quote, fixer, close quote, Michael Cohen and adult film star Stormy Daniels are expected to play key roles in potentially convincing a jury to render the ex-president a convicted felon. But of course, other familiar faces may also appear on the stand, also expected to show up and relay to a jury what she knows about Trump's infamous hush money deals. Former president advisor Hope Hicks, after meeting with prosecutors last year as they built their case against the presumptive GOP nominee, Hicks will now appear in the courtroom as a witness for the DA's office, according to the New York Times. Hicks could provide crucial testimony given that she was serving as Trump's 2016 campaign press secretary at the time of the $130,000 payment to Daniels, a transaction the government alleges the then candidate covered up by falsifying business records. Trump has both denied wrongdoing and Daniels' claim that they had an affair in 2019. An attorney for Hicks insisted that their client had no idea about the hush money deal until it came out in the press. But as NBC News noted Monday, an FBI agent has said otherwise. Quote, an FBI agent who'd been investigating Cohen said in an affidavit for Cohen's federal criminal case that he believed Hicks was involved in the negotiations aimed at preventing Daniels from going public with her claim that she'd had a sexual encounter with Trump in 2006. Trump has denied sleeping with Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford. The affidavit noted that the negotiations began in earnest after Trump's campaign was reeling from the release of the Access Hollywood tape on October 7, 2016. In that video from 2005, Trump could be heard saying in a hot mic moment that he can grope women without their consent because, quote, when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. I have learned that in the days following the Access Hollywood video, Cohen exchanged a series of calls, text messages, and emails with Keith Davidson, who was then Clifford's attorney, David Pecker, and Dylan Howard of American Media, Inc., the publisher of the National Enquirer. Trump and Hope Hicks, who was then press secretary for Trump's presidential campaign, the FBI agent wrote in the affidavit. According to NBC News, court records show that Hicks called Cohen at 7:20 p.m. on October 8, 2016, which was the first time she spoke to him by phone in weeks. Trump insisted to have joined that call seconds later, and the conversation lasted a total of 4 minutes. After Trump left the call, Hicks and Cohen spoke privately, after which court records show Cohen called Pecker, then the president of American Media, shortly thereafter. Cohen called Trump, and the two men spoke for 8 minutes. The records also reveal that Cohen and Trump spoke twice on October 26, i.e., the day Cohen's wired $130,000 to an escrow account, which would subsequently be transferred to Daniels' lawyers. Based on the timing of these calls and the content of the text messages and emails, I believe that at least some of these communications concern the need to prevent Clifford from going public, particularly in the wake of the Access Hollywood story, the FBI agent said in his affidavit, after the Democratic chair of the House Judiciary Committee noted the apparent inconsistencies in Hicks's claim regarding not knowing about the payment at the time it occurred. A lawyer said in the statement, reports claiming that Ms. Hicks was involved in conversations about hush money payments on October 8, 2016, or knew that payments were being discussed are simply wrong. Should Hicks appear on the stand and potentially incriminate Trump, it wouldn't be the first time. Her sworn testimony painted him in an unflattering light. In 2022, she told the January 6th committee that not only was Trump warned of the violence expected to unfold before the attack on the Capitol, but that another advisor had urged him to speak out against it, and he refused. In other Trump news, the ex-president avoided having his assets seized this week by the New York Attorney General after posting a $175 million bond. Trump was also slapped with an expanded gag order by the judge overseeing the hush money trial after he spent numerous days publicly attacking the judge's daughter. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.